Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making codfish with tomatoes, onions, and peppers. It was so good and can be made in less than 20 minutes. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is saute the veggies in some olive oil. I used green and red bell peppers along with some onions and some mushrooms. The mushrooms are optional. I wasn't going to throw them in, but I have them in my fridge and I love mushrooms, so I just went ahead and threw them in. And we are going to saute that for about 3 to 4 minutes, and feel free to add some additional olive oil because the mushrooms do soak up most of the oil. As always, you can find the exact recipe along with instructions over on my website, cookedbyjulie.com. I poured in about a quarter cup of white wine. That is optional, but I like it. Let it reduce by half and then add the fresh garlic. Let it cook for about 10 seconds, and then you want to season the veggies with salt and pepper. My favorite way of serving this is with white rice. It's perfect because the rice soaks up all of the sauce. Just do make sure to season everything well, and you will enjoy this very much. Go ahead and add the tomatoes. I use diced tomatoes. You may use crushed or even fresh. In the case that you do use fresh, I would recommend adding more white wine and some tomato sauce because we need this to be saucy and delicious. I added brown sugar to cut down on the acidity of the tomatoes. Season well with salt and pepper, and then you want to simmer this while we go and season the fish. So for this recipe, I decided to use cod. My absolute favorite fish is Chilean sea bass. It is very pricey and it would be nice for this recipe, but I didn't feel like splurging for a Monday night recipe. I'm not a fan of tilapia, but you may use it if you enjoy it. Cod is good, and the fishmonger claimed that it was super fresh, so I bought that. Very inexpensive as opposed to Chilean sea bass. Season the fish with kosher salt, pepper, and chili powder. I didn't go crazy with the spices because I wanted the fish to taste like fish, not seasoned chicken. The salt and pepper is definitely needed, and the chili powder just gives it some nice heat. But you can of course omit the chili powder. There's a little olive oil on the fish, and of course you may season the fish however you please. This is just how I like to season fish. Unless I'm making like a fried Cajun fish with some creamy aioli. Just wanted to make you guys hungry. All right, go ahead and place the fish in the skillet along with the tomatoes, peppers, mushrooms, onions, all that yum stuff. And the fish looks frozen, but it's not. It's completely fresh. And we want to get that sauce all over the fish. Fish cooks very quickly, so once you spoon over that sauce over the fish, or just flip it around with some tongs, you want to cover this and let it cook over medium-low heat for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the fish is fully cooked through. I forgot to mention that I added some bay leaves right before adding the fish. I also threw in some capers. Check for seasoning. It should taste awesome. Throw in some red pepper flakes, hot sauce, lemon juice, whatever creeps into your little culinary mind. All right, this is ready to serve. I served it in a dish like this. You may serve it with some bread, like I mentioned earlier, some white rice. You are going to love this. I love this. I think it's perfect for a weeknight quick meal. This took about 20 minutes to make. I threw a little bit of parsley on top to give it some color. That's optional. Definitely give this recipe a try. Let me know if you do, and I want to thank you all so much for watching.